Hey guys! Today I look totally crazy and I know it, but I just filmed a video and this is what happened in this video. So I thought, you know, you can live with that. I mean, this is a makeup channel, you should live with something like that. But today I want to talk about books. So first I want to talk about the books that I have read during May. This was a really good reading month, I think. I had really great books in this month and I just want to share that with you now. So the first book was The Help by Catherine Stockett. I don't have a physical copy right now because I borrowed the one that I gave my mother for her birthday one day. And so I always wanted to read it and I finally sat down and did that and it was amazing. I loved that book so much. So if you have never heard about that, which would be kind of weird, it is a story about two black women and a white woman during the, I don't know, 60s or 70s? I think 70s in southern US. And so it is about this white girl wanting to write a book about the lives of the black women that were working not as slaves, but kind of as slaves still, and you know, just talking about the issues that I have and the things that I like about their jobs and the things that they don't like, and yeah, it's all about this book basically. And this story is just so fascinating and beautiful and I loved it, and I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. It was one of those books where you're really sad when it ends just because you lose these beautiful characters, and yeah, it was just beautiful. I love this book and this will definitely be reread someday. So gorgeous. I also saw the movie The Help. I think it's also really cool. There are a few things that I didn't like so much, especially that Hilly, which is kind of a mean girl. She's really pretty in the movie and she's actually not good looking in the book. But other than that, it's a really good movie adaptation and I really enjoyed it as well. So the next book that I've read was Dead Eyes, or Through Dead Eyes, I think it's called in English. And this is more like a teen book, so it's targeted towards younger people, and it's kind of a horror story. It's supposed to be a horror story. It takes place in Amsterdam, I think. It's just about a boy that goes there with his father. I think they are from Great Britain, but I don't really remember because that's not too important for the story. But they go to Amsterdam and there is actually a teenage girl that is supposed to show him the boy around. And they find a weird like mask. And yeah, it's just all about that mask, the story behind it, and blah blah blah. I gave this book 2.5 out of 5 stars. I did not enjoy it. I don't know. It wasn't like totally bad, but it wasn't a horror story. There was... Oh, I have something in my eye now. It was not scary at any point apart from the last little bit at the end, and that was so cliche that if you have ever seen a horror movie, you know that this would be this was coming. But yeah, it just wasn't interesting to me. It dealt with some really strange topics, but then it never really finished it. So it was really weird, and I don't know. I just didn't feel like this story was well done. Like the plot was really weird and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this book to anyone. So it wasn't just because I'm older. I wouldn't recommend this to younger people as well, because some of the topics that it deals about are just not something I would want to read when I'm younger. I don't know. So the last book I've read is Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, I think he's called. And what shall I say about this book? saw the movie first, loved the movie, wanted to read the book forever. Then I got it for my birthday this year finally. Loved the book, absolutely loved the book. I think this, it is just like Charlie is so similar to myself in many different ways, and I just love all the characters in this book. So I love Sam and Patrick, they're just so amazing. I always wished I had friends like that. I don't know, it's just such an amazing book. If you don't know what this is about, where have you been? It deals with Charlie, who is not like a usual kid. He is very special, and he's writing a diary to a secret kind of friend, or maybe even a friend that doesn't exist, because his therapist told him to do that. So this is basically the book. So it's his diary. It's written as a diary, and it just deals with, you know, I think it's 1 year of his life, and at the end he finds out something about himself that that helps him to become maybe more normal. I don't know, but it's so beautiful. I love this book, and I think if you haven't had something like that in your life yourself, you may not understand it, but if you ever had something like that, you will totally find yourself in this book, and it's just so amazing. I can't stop saying that this is an amazing book. And yeah, I am happy for everyone that doesn't understand this book, but yeah, I do, and I loved it, and I will always love it, and I will definitely reread it, because it is quite a quick read, you know, it's not that big, and it's, I don't know, it's beautiful, I love it. So these would be the books that I've read. I hope I didn't talk too long now, because I can get a little bit carried away with, you know, the last one and the first one. But I wanted to quickly show you my TBR for June. So June will definitely be a reading month, because I still have some challenges open that will end at the end of June, and I have to read some more books, so let's get started. The first one I have on my little pile here is J. Asher. In German it's called Tote Mädchen lügen nicht. In English it's 13 Reasons Why. Heard so much good things about it, so much bad things about it, and I got this for my birthday, and I'm really excited to get into that. With the next book, I have also seen the movie already, but I immediately wanted to read the book after I saw the movie. Never did. Now I finally got around to it. It was sitting on my desk for ages and ages, because I was afraid of reading it, obviously. But after reading The Perks of Being a Wallflower, I thought I might as well read The Lovely Bones too, because I think they're both really emotional books for me. But yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, I love it. I know that many people that have read the book don't like it, but I have not read the book, and I love the movie, and I love Peter Jackson, and yeah, just watch it. So the next book, also really popular, is The Fifth Wave. I have gotten this to review, and I will. So I think it's clear what this is about. It's about basically alien invasion, and yeah, it sounds really, really good. And let me just say that this book is so beautiful. It is so gorgeous. Just looking at it makes me so happy. And the last book is probably not that well known, but I also got it to review, and it is Das siebte Kind, probably in English The Seventh Child, and this is by Erik Valeur. He's Danish, and it's quite a bit of a book, so I don't know whether I will finish this really, but we will see. It's about a home for children that were set free for adoption. I don't know how to say it, but you know, that are going to be adopted one day, and first they come to this home for children, and then it is set later on when all these 7 children that were in a room together are grown-ups, and there's a little bit of trouble there. So that's at least what I know about it, so let's see. This is everything I have to say today. Hope you enjoyed it and have a lovely day, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye!